Hello, everyone. We are back. As you can see, we have guests back. And of course, no other than Ferny from the future. Yay! Yeah, Ferny's back on. Long hair, facial hair. I mean,
the virus
this is
killed me, bro.
This is post-quarantine Ferny. Welcome back to the show, Ferny.
Thank you.
A lot of things have happened since then. I mean, me and Joshua have been canceled 3 or 4 times on the show. We had to change our name. We're officially known as Cruzin now. A lot of things.
Are you really canceled, or are you just talking shit?
No, I'm just talking shit.
Oh, okay.
You thought I was being serious?
I don't know.
Who would cancel us?
Nobody watches.
That's a good point.
Canceling would be a compliment. Canceling would be a compliment.
That'd be great.
You'll get more track that way.
Yeah.
No, but I actually just read up right now. I was on Twitter before we started that in New York they're trying to open up theaters like AMC theaters and like next week or something like that.
Aren't they locking down again?
Yeah, but Kumo said something that on the 23rd, like with restrictions, but they want to reopen some
they need
theaters.
To do something over there. People are fucking.
Yeah, people are not doing anything.
Yeah, but now it's me and Josh were talking about this yesterday. Like, there's no movies now.
No, it's nice.
Dude,
Tenet,
you know what's AMC's big movie right now?
Tenet.
Not even anymore, because Tenet was the big one, right? So it was in IMAX and Dolby.
Mm-hmm.
And we checked last night, and it's that new Liam Neeson movie that's coming out. It's called Honest Thief. I have no idea what it is either.
Wow. Okay.
And it's something about they steal his car. So I think it's like a girl that steals his car, and then that's the movie. It's like never steal a man's car, and then I guess the whole plot starts swirling from there.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
He ends up in space. You don't know how. It's just...
yeah.
Give me back my car.
They're in space. It's like Sharknado. But I don't know, man. Now like the 007 got delayed. We're talking
Everything's
about that.
getting delayed.
Black Widow.
I got delayed.
Yeah, Black Widow. Disney wants to lean more towards streaming.
So stupid.
One of the investors said to just release
restructured everything. They're going all in on streaming.
Yeah.
I guess they're making money like that.
Yeah, they said that they're obviously gonna still do blockbuster like big movies and stuff, obviously, but
just on Disney Plus.
Yeah, just on Disney Plus. But now, if things keep going the way they are right now, I don't know. Like,
I don't know. And now they're saying that the virus levels will get worse in winter, so
is that what they're saying?
Though? I don't know, dude.
Who says that though?
I do.
That's the thing, man. And then
you can't trust CNN.
You look at right now, like AMC. AMC's the only one that's really trying to stay open. And I think Cinemark is still open, right?
Regal just
Regal's like, no, it's okay. Like
we're good.
I don't even think they opened.
It might not be worth it. All the rent and electricity and all that.
That's the thing,
and the
right?
food and paying your employees.
AMC is losing money by staying open.
Yeah, AMC is fighting, but they're saying how Regal. I don't even think they like opened for like a day, and they're like,
fuck this.
And then when 007 announced that it got delayed again, they were like, all right,
fuck
they were
this,
like,
we're out.
Yeah, see you guys later. Yeah. And then that just stirred up a whole thing because now in November that would have been the big movie, and then I think Warner Brothers delayed Dune, but I think they're still releasing Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
As of right now.
They have to release.
It's like these.
The movie's been delayed 8 times already.
I know, but are they even gonna make money now? Because there's no theaters.
Yeah, but I think
that's the problem.
I think Patty Jenkins wants to release to help theaters.
Yeah, and I love that, but now theaters, Regal is not.
Yeah, they're not open. What are you gonna do?
AMC is fighting, but dude, like AMC is not doing well right now. Like I think like their stock went from like at one point it was like at $7. It went up from 5 to 7 when they opened first, and now it's like at $2.
Oh my god.
yeah. It's
like pennies.
But now it's like at 3. It's like going up a little bit.
$7 is good. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the thing. They weren't doing
great
that well. Like they were fine before, like the COVID. They were doing fine, but they weren't doing great. But that's the thing. Movie theaters weren't doing great before COVID either. Movie theaters were there, but
every time I go to movies, it's empty. Like before, like
there was obviously like big movie, like Endgame or something, but
how many of those do we got?
Yeah, exactly. So like theaters weren't. They were like already kind of like, our movie. Like the discussion was already about how if movie theaters are gonna last or whatever. I don't know, cause now you see stuff about like Spider-Man, right? Like Spider-Man 3, which they're gonna release like a sneak peek in December, which I have no idea that it would be that soon because
It comes out next December.
Is it just called Spider-Man?
Spider.
3?
That's just what they're calling it now.
Yeah, but it comes out next December.
Really?
Yeah.
But when have they been filming?
They started now.
They just started.
They
They were
really
in,
just started.
They're in Detroit, I think. Atlanta, not Detroit.
That's crazy. I had no. Because with everything going on, they've been filming very quietly, which is good.
Tobey Maguire's gonna come back.
Yeah, I just saw a post. It was like Tobey Maguire with a beard, and he's like all old. It's been 84 years, and it's him holding the the Spider-Man. Dude, that's. I guess my take with that is like Sony is trying to find a way of how they can move away from Marvel and then go back to Marvel whenever there's a big movie. You know what I mean? Like an Avengers.
Yeah.
And I guess their best way of doing that.
It's a multiverse.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Because Doctor Strange is gonna show up in the in
I'm
Spider-Man
kinda
3.
over Marvel, so I kind of.
No, but I'm excited about Spider-Man. I'm excited.
Yeah,
about
but I
Spider-Man.
kind of after Endgame, I just don't.
Endgame was
Phase 4 does not sound interesting. at
No,
all.
it doesn't.
Really
Fucking
doesn't.
I'm not
Yang-Chi
interested.
or whatever his name is, and
Shang-Chi.
whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And
And like that WandaVision, did you see the WandaVision
then,
trailer?
I didn't
Apparently
care.
she's gonna that's gonna lead to her being like a really big like villain.
That's what they always say.
But again, yeah, like
the villain like for 5 minutes. Oh wait, we're all.
I
best
never really
friends.
cared
Yeah.
about her in the first place.
yeah, but I guess her
I
role
really
is
didn't.
like picking up now.
She just likes to fuck the robot. Like Vision.
yeah.
Like, that's
I
all I know
yeah.
about
remember
her.
in Endgame, like it was like Jeremy Renner and her, and he was like, "Oh, I know." She was like Black Widow was watching over,
And he's
then
like,
she's
yeah,
and she's
him
like,
too.
yeah, and he was like, "Oh, right." I forgot.
Yeah,
about
like they
that.
completely forgot that Vision died.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, I know he is too.
He's like,
Oh yeah,
right.
forgot about that.
Endgame.
Yeah, Endgame was the last. Isn't
Even-
that crazy?
even-
that was the
even-
last big blockbuster.
Even though I kind of didn't
Yeah,
really like
ever.
it.
Probably
even though I
ever.
kinda didn't really like the movie. I didn't really
It
like
wasn't as good as Infinity War.
The experience.
yeah.
The experience was fun, but the
cool.
movie
The
itself
hype,
was kind of
it was
like,
too much hype.
The leaks,
the
you know,
leaks
like
kinda
the
killed
whole
it.
thing.
Yeah, but there's like no action in that movie. And then when there was action, the action was kind of like lame. I was like, wow, that's it. Like,
Yeah.
It was like one battle scene that lasted like 2 minutes.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, because after that, it was what, like,
It's hard to wrap that up. Like, you know.
No,
I
but-
think they did a good job.
Yeah, it was fine. It was
Could-
good.
it
but
could've been a
they-
mess.
They cut a lot of action scenes out though. They cut the whole trench part.
Yeah,
They cut a scene with Black Panther.
it was
Hulk.
too big. It was too
It
big.
was a cool scene where it was like this big thing was coming out Hulk.
Mhm.
So like the Hulk punches like Black Panther or something. There's a shockwave to push it back. It was like a whole cool like scene. with
Maybe
Hulk
they
in-
should have just split it into 2 parts.
yeah,
They should have.
and I think it would have helped. But
It was a whole 3 act. Like it was supposed to be like trenches and everything.
yeah, but the only thing I'm really looking forward to is Spider-Man. That's it, and maybe like
I
Doctor
like-
I
Strange
like
Tom
too.
Doctor
Holland?
Strange.
Yeah,
But
These guys cool.
the multiverse of madness. I think
it's
is
just
what
once
it's
you start
called.
getting into universes, like, okay, this is gonna get complicated.
Yeah, you're gonna lose me a little bit.
Like,
there.
It's just a way to, like, if the movies are bad, oh yeah, that's part of a different multiverse. Don't ignore
Right,
that
yeah,
one.
because what's her name? Wanda. What's
Vision.
no, that's the
Vision's-
show.
Vision's
Oh.
chick. I don't know.
What's her
Scarlet
name?
Witch.
Scarlet
Scarlet
Witch.
Witch. There we go. Yeah.
She's
Wanda.
gonna be
Wanda.
yeah Wanda.
It's in the name. of
She's
it.
gonna be in the Doctor Strange 2. So the
And
theory is
Spider-Man, right? Isn't Spider-Man?
Doctor Strange is gonna be in Spider-Man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So the theory is like something in WandaVision happens that's gonna lead to it's gonna all connect, right? But the one I'm really excited about is Spider-Man, just because like that news of Jim, like again, like Jamie Foxx as Electro was kind of weird, you know,
Oh,
like the
that's
whole
hilarious.
nerdy curly hair thing. That
He's
was
a grown ass
like-
man.
it's
It's
like-
weird.
I don't know. He kind of looked like Mike Tyson. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it was weird. His character was just
It's
odd.
like Mike Tyson trying to be like a.
like they gave Mike Tyson curly hair and told him to act like a nerd or
What,
something.
didn't he play Mike Tyson?
No,
He's gonna
doing it
play
now.
him, yeah.
You
Yeah,
saw how big he
'cause
got
they
now?
look
He's
alike, yeah.
huge now.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like bulking up.
Yeah, especially in this new character. If he's jacked, fucking nerdy jacked, it's
Yeah,
weird. I
like
don't like that.
yeah, the curly hair threw me off. I was like, this is a little
And the crooked
weird.
glasses.
Yeah, him fixing the glasses, but they're bringing him back. Like that can only mean I think it's pretty much confirmed by now. Like
If
the
Jamie
Spider
Foxx
Verse.
is back, it's multiverse.
Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield, bring him back.
I think it would be a good way to send off Andrew Garfield, like all their previous mess ups, right? Spider-Man 3. After that, they never did 4 with
The
Tobey
best
Maguire.
scene of all time.
Andrew Garfield. After Amazing Spider-Man 2, they left us on that cliffhanger.
To be fair, I didn't really like Amazing Spider-Man 1 or 2.
I mean,
I didn't
man,
like Garfield. He was too cool. He was like
we mean
He
too
was-
cool.
too
Yeah.
much of a pretty boy to be Spider-Man.
Yeah, he looked kind of old. Like
Yeah.
I
Tom
couldn't-
Holland is perfect.
And then I couldn't believe he was like, "Wait, you're in high school? How many times did you
Tobey
fail?"
Maguire,
Yeah, that's a
though.
grown ass man. Like,
Yeah,
How
yeah.
many times did you fail
But
high school?
Tobey Maguire is
He's the best.
a
Spider-Man.
classic, though.
No, he's
Yeah.
the best Spider-Man.
Tom
Yeah.
Holland, like on like comic
Tobey
book
Maguire's
wise.
kind of a dweeb. Like it works. And then Tom Holland also, like he looks like he's 15, and then Andrew Garfield, that's like
He was like the
Yeah.
cool
He kind of
rebel.
looks like the Spider from the game.
he's like a skater. And so I'm like, that's not Spider-Man. What the fuck is
Yeah, he's like the cool,
It's
like the cool
it's
nerd.
Like Tim Pool as Spider-Man.
But I think like
Can you imagine?
I think that's a great way to like fix their wrongs. Like if they can bring back Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire,
Man, Tobey Maguire comes back, everyone, because like,
dude, people are
like,
gonna
to
go
me,
crazy.
He's
Yeah.
like my favorite
Yeah, that's
Spider-Man.
your childhood.
Like
That's
he's like
literally-
the best. Because I like Tom Holland, but I don't know, like he's good, but it's just too much. Like with the original Tobey Maguire, it's more practical, which I liked with his movies. Like the fight
Yeah,
scenes.
the movies are
and,
different, but man, I mean, can you imagine?
Did you see the for Spider-Man? What's his best friend's name? The Tom Holland's like best friend in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but I know.
Dude,
He,
Yeah.
he lost it.
He lost a shit ton of weight.
Did he really?
Yeah,
like,
he's
he,
like-
I guess his character's gonna go through a big change in Spider-Man 3, because he's like
They
skinny.
don't
I was
explain it. He's like, oh, he's skinny now.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
I
he's
think-
like fit now.
Yeah, I think in the comics, like he turns into like a villain for a
Good
short
for him.
time.
I don't know his name.
Oh my god, I forgot his name.
I don't know, but
Is he-
you know,
he's
who
an
he is.
actual character, like a legit.
I
Yeah,
guess so.
yeah.
I guess
I
he's
saw
they're
a video
leading.
on
He's
it.
leading to something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because like
Because I mean, MJ isn't really MJ, so I just thought it was a new character.
yeah,
Yeah.
who does she play? It's MJ, but it's like Mary Jane.
Her name's like Maria.
No, it's not
Jose
Mary.
or something. I don't know. what
Yeah.
her name is.
Maria.
I think it's just to like mislead us
Yeah,
or
it's,
something.
it's MJ, but it's not Mary Jane.
Yeah,
I wonder if they're gonna bring in like Gwen Stacy.
I don't
Isn't
know.
that part of the?
I don't know, but they're bringing in a lot in this new one. Like, I guess they're gonna introduce like the theory is that Doctor Strange. People are not happy about it. Like, if it's true, like Doctor Strange is gonna help him in a different. Like, he's gonna go through a multiverse where to change his so that people don't know his identity. Because remember how the last one ended? That everybody found out. They're like saying how like that's kind of like that kind of sucks because you want to see how that he handles that or something.
Yeah, that's a problem with Marvel. They always
You
want
know?
to like revert. It's like
But
Endgame,
again,
like everyone dies and like, all right, we'll bring everyone back.
But if it's true, I don't know if that's true. But they're saying, I guess in the comics, there's a comic where Doctor Strange helps him go through a different multiverse to like
Change it.
undo that or
There's
something.
a lot of comics.
Yeah,
It's
something
a
like
lot,
that. But I mean, if we get to see like Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, that would be pretty crazy. Can you imagine all of them in the
Yeah.
same?
All of them fighting. Just fuck it.
Can
I don't
you
fight.
imagine?
Tobey
And-
Maguire just spanks them all.
And dude, like, that would be cool. Like, and it's weird because DC's doing that now with Batman. They're bringing back Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck. And, I'm glad that they're doing that because I think we never got a proper ending with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield, although like the second one was like, ugh,
The first one
It
was
just
great,
ruined
and
the
then-
mystery of his parents. It ruined. Like,
yeah, like.
It just really just shit the bed.
Yeah, and they also like remember the cliffhanger ending? It was like Rhino, and he was about to
Yeah.
fight Rhino,
And
and
it looked kind of cool, and then it just
It ended,
Like,
yeah.
But I really hope they bring in like those other villains. Like I want to see
No.
like we never seen Scorpion.
Sinister Stick, bro. That's what they're hyping up.
Yeah, or
that's
hopefully-
what
'cause,
Sony's been trying to do with Sinister Six
It's
since.
just not gonna happen.
Dude,
2000.
like they rushed it. Like with Spider-Man 3, they're like bring in all these villains, but they didn't want to do Sinister Six at the time. But Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man 2,
They completely.
they fucking rushed everything in there in one movie, and that movie was kind of a mess.
Yeah.
I like the Gwen Stacy death. I thought that was like
You just like watching her die.
no.
I like
they
it
had
when she
good
died. That was my
chemistry.
favorite part of the
She hit
movie.
her fucking head.
They had good chemistry, and I was actually
Yeah.
like impressed by the fact that they actually went through with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it funny how like
Yeah, because this girl got cut out.
Oh yeah, Mary Jane. Yeah, she
got
was.
cut out of the
Remember,
movie.
she filmed a bunch of scenes for that movie, and they
They didn't put
cut
it in.
out all of her scenes.
I wonder
I don't
why.
mind
What
it.
happened in that movie?
Yeah. Again, I feel like they cut out that to put in more
I
villains.
like Gwen better anyways, just as a character.
Yeah.
Mary Jane's kind of.
Yeah, they had good chemistry.
Mary
They,
Jane.
they ended up going out in real life.
The best Mary Jane's from again Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Day by day.
Day by day. Yeah, but dude, that would be. And again, I hope we have theaters by then. So like,
Yeah, I wanna
because
see
imagine
Spider-Man
seeing that in the theater. Imagine everybody's reaction when
Everybody
Tobey.
cheering, spreading the virus as you go.
Yeah,
It's
spit
just like,
flying.
It's just like a cloud of
It's just
shit
COVID.
flying everywhere.
Tobey Maguire shirt off, Andrew Garfield.
I don't know where you got that
How-
from. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why you
I
went
thought of
Tobey Maguire
Spider-Man 1.
shirtless, yeah.
Spider-Man
So
1.
talking about disease,
Yeah.
and you're talking about shirtless men. I
In the
don't know what's going on.
movie.
Right.
Since we're
Why-
talking
why
about
you all them
COVID.
shirtless? I want all
Huh?
3 Spider-Man
Yes,
shirtless.
that's the only way.
Yeah, that's what you want. Go ahead.
That's
but
the
how,
only
how
way.
old is Tobey Maguire now? Like
He's in his 40s.
He's like 50.
Yeah, but I think supposedly he's like really difficult to work with.
I'm sure he'll come back to play Spider-Man and send it off like
That's like easy money for him.
day by day.
Yeah, he's like an old Spider-Man with a
If
dad
they bring
bod,
him back,
kids.
they
He's
yeah.
fat.
If they bring him back, they have
It's
to.
like an Into the Spider-Verse
He's got to do the
thing.
dance one more time.
And then they had to do a little
The-
reference to the dance.
Oh, oh,
Right, that's the ending.
dude,
credit
that
scene.
was
It's
Spider-Man
him
3.
dancing.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
After the
everybody
classic,
remembers.
that was
That-
Spider-Man 2.
That was a classic scene. Though.
You watch that back, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
When he walks out the store and he just starts.
Because I
he's-
don't get it. He's bad, but that like it makes him want to dance. Like I don't understand.
yeah, he's just
I
like
guess,
a rebel.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
He's doing
I
that.
don't understand that.
That movie was a mess.
When he came out with the suit, remember he was like, and then he just starts clapping, and he starts humping the air. He's like thrusting.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Okay, so like just because you have Venom in you,
He's like
that
flirting
means-
with the what's her name, the assistant or something at his job. Yeah, I mean
Whatever.
they brought back James John Jameson, which is cool.
I thought that was just like a little reference, though. I thought it was like a nice
I think they had to.
homage.
How,
You
you
have to
can't
bring-
replace him.
He's so perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that I felt like they were like, okay, we can't replace this guy. Let's just bring him back. We'll be fine. But with the Jamie Foxx, that's already like you're bringing back a villain, you know.
Hopefully he's not blue.
And Sony came out
He's not
saying,
blue. They confirmed it.
Thank God.
yeah. So I guess they're doing
I guess they're just gonna keep him
Why was
normal,
he
just
blue?
for electric power, just because it looks cool.
keep the curly hair.
Because
I think it's just because it looks cool. Like that's
yeah,
what they were
because
going
in the
for.
games he just like
Yeah, he's just a
has-
guy of electricity.
Yeah, and it's like in the game it's like yellow kind of.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
with a
blue.
stupid suit. His suit is dumb. as hell.
And plus the movie he was like he can teleport through like little ports.
yeah,
was
he's like made out of electricity.
So
He can- I don't know.
but could he teleport like that?
I don't know, dude.
Because
I really don't know.
I thought
I'm
he
not
just
a
shoots
Marvel guy.
electricity.
yeah, because in the game he just like he can fly or whatever, do the like electricity, but. And the Amazing Spider-Man 2, he was like teleporting off of, like little display ports.
And he was, I don't know.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2 was weird. Did you see that deleted scene of Andrew Garfield's dad, like the Spider-Man's dad being alive at the grave?
Yeah.
And it's like, why? Well, like it was like him crying. It was very awkward. It was like like Andrew Garfield's crying, like, "What do you mean? What?" And he's like, "Son, I'm sorry. Like we had to keep it. You know, it was like they had to keep
I
it a
found another woman.
they had to keep it a
I found another
secret."
Woman. That's it. I left
I think
you.
you shit about
Yeah, that
it.
whole parents storyline was
I
kind of.
don't like you.
I never liked you.
You're adopted.
Yeah,
you
I'm
piece
so
of
glad
shit.
they cut out that Uncle Ben death.
Oh my god.
That guy had died
That
so
poor man.
many times. He's like, oh, we're
It's like the same actor.
It's like, just fucking just kill me already. I'm
Just
done.
kill me.
I'm done with this.
I mean,
That
you know,
poor
between
man.
that, did you see Ben Affleck? How fit he looks.
What a man.
You can tell he's coming back
Good
as
for him.
he's coming back
Yeah,
as
he's dating
Batman.
that Cuban girl. And he's like, hell yeah.
Anna- Ana
Dude.
de Armas.
Ana de
Armas?
Ramos.
Ana de Armas.
He's back
I don't
as
know her
Batman.
name,
Life
man.
is good for him right now. He's like, yep, I'm back. I'm in shape. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I got my girl.
Birthday edition.
Birthday edition. Oh yeah, oh yeah, our birthday edition Batman. What'd you think of that,
We're
Fern?
gonna
What'd
be
you
in a
think of that?
multiverse. I'm gonna be in the multiverse in one of those movies.
Can you imagine?
What was your
I'm gonna be in
reaction?
the background.
What was your reaction when you saw Joshua in that Batman suit?
Wow.
I couldn't see.
Because we
Just
never, I
wow.
don't think we told you anything about it. I just sent
you
it
just
to
sent
you.
it to me. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this?
So when you saw me, like, you know, it's the beginning of the Batman trailer, right? And then like me as the detective. What went through your head when you saw Joshua in the Batman suit?
I was just laughing. I was like, oh my god. What is this?
Dude, that was amazing.
What's this fat piece of shit doing on my phone?
That was amazing. It's like we got that from Amazon. It was on sale,
$20.
$20 for that?
which the movie got delayed to like the following year, 2022 March.
So you just released it for no reason. But.
And it was supposed to come out in what, June next year?
October.
Wasn't it at June at first, and then it got pushed
I
to
think it was
October?
October. I think it was October.
Everything.
You
got
know,
delayed.
Venom 2 is supposed to come out this October.
Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy to think all these big?
2021 is just gonna be so packed. If we ever get
That's
rid of
what's
this
happening.
fucking plague.
That's what's happening now. All these movies are being pushed to next year, and next year there's just no room. So I think that's why.
I mean, maybe that'll help out theaters. A lot of big movies back to back. You get a lot of money.
Every
I
day
don't
it's
know.
just a new movie.
It won't help the studios because like
Who cares about them? They have enough
who
money.
cares?
Hey,
About
they didn't make enough money. I want theaters to stay alive.
Yeah, they're not even trying to keep the theaters alive. They're just kind of like,
They don't care.
They're like, oh, okay, we'll move to streaming.
They don't give a shit. Yeah, why would they?
Technically, they would make more money if they released it direct to on
pay
demand.
royalties or anything. That's
Yeah,
it.
but
Exactly.
they won't make $1 billion though.
Depends.
Through streaming, you might. If enough people get on Disney Plus.
Yeah, man. Imagine watching Top Gun.
I don't know how
Yeah,
Disney
I
Plus
know.
makes any money. All the streaming, but they do. I don't get it because you know, like.
Yeah. I don't
But
think
you-
they release it on the streaming.
but-
I think they release it for like $20.
But imagine watching Top Gun 2 at home when you can watch it in IMAX.
It's just ice.
And that movie was filmed with IMAX cameras.
Yeah, there's movies that are just meant for that.
Yeah.
Because look at in there because they said that, like the cameras that they're using for Top Gun.
Yeah,
It was like
specifically
top of
for
the
that.
line.
Yeah, we saw Tenet in IMAX. It was great, and you just can't watching that at home.
Was it full?
It was a good amount of people.
It was a good amount of people. They
Were
can't reach
were
max
they next
capacity.
to you?
No. What AMC is doing is that they like
Why does
let's
this
say
taste
you
salty?
buy like J13, no one can buy
This
next
water
to you or the
tastes
whole
salty,
row,
is that
like
normal?
that whole half of the row.
Yeah, it takes off like It's
So how many people can be in there? Like 10?
Yeah, in there it's 40%.
Fuck.
It's like 3 people. You take a whole roll to yourself.
Fuck.
No,
Now in AMC you can rent out a whole theater for $100. You rent out a whole theater.
Wow.
For your
for $100.
for $100,
Wow.
you rent out the whole theater for your group, and you watch
Does
it
that
by
include
yourself.
tickets
I think.
for like the entire group?
I think.
'Cause that's not bad.
$100.
If you get like
For a
10
whole group, I'm sure. Is there like a limit on the group?
if you have like 10
It's like
people,
what
you can
David
spread that
Dobrik-
out
It's
easy.
like what David Dobrik did
Mhm.
with Casey Neistat, like with the watch Tenet, they rent out the whole theater and they
pretty-
watch it. That's
wow.
basically.
Where did you see that? I didn't see that.
I saw it on
AMC put that?
Twitter. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Damn, I kind of want to do that.
You can get like a group of 10 people, spread them out, and call it a day. Like that's
Damn,
not
that's not
enough
bad.
space in there.
Search
That's
it out
fun
there.
too, because it's just
You can talk shit. Yeah.
yeah.
You don't have
Like,
to
it's
worry
just-
about anybody
I
else.
think,
Yeah.
Remember that video? It was like a video of Rise Skywalker, and those people were yelling at the movie theater. I think it was like rented out or something, and I think
Yeah,
that's
we
why
could do
they-
Yeah,
that.
because you can't get away with that.
Yeah.
No, people,
The guy gets up and
Fuck
he
you,
just
Ray.
punches you. He just punches
Yeah.
He doesn't say it. He just punches you. Like,
It's no emotion. Just
damn, but that's
Dude, he
pretty
gets up.
cool though, man.
Yeah.
What?
should do that.
I think
Yeah, I know.
like Regal, not Regal. Some other theaters doing it as well.
Change trade masks.
That's not bad. That's
fuck it.
pretty cool, man. But I know Tenet, they're not doing it anymore IMAX. At least the one here in
Why? It's like
Pembroke.
the only movie out.
because
Why?
apparently
I don't know
they
how to
thought it
do
was a
it,
good
though.
idea to put Honest Thief in
Nobody knows
IMAX.
what that is.
I didn't know
Why
what it
can't you just
was.
do both? Like,
They're just
Let me see, because how do you?
Tenet has been out for a
How
while.
do you even do that? Like, how do you even?
You talk to the theater, you say, "Hey, I want to rent out a theater for $100."
gotta blow the.
Damn, things must be rough if it's only $100.
That's
to rent.
cheap.
Yeah, that's like really cheap.
Yeah.
Is that including tickets?
I'm checking.
Even if it doesn't include tickets, that's still cheap. I
That's
don't know.
still
What
a
would you
good
do?
price.
Just sit, hang out on a theater all day? I think it includes tickets. It would have to.
That would
right?
be yeah. You tell them the movie and the time or something, and no, it can't be like that either. You think?
But what are you gonna do? We're renting on a theater. Just sit there.
No movie, just the black screen.
Darkness.
Damn, that's pretty cool. I want to do that. I kind of want to do that.
do it.
That's pretty cool.
See, like you can now rent a private AMC theater for just $99.
What? Not even 100. 99.
AMC theaters joins a handful of cinemas letting customers rent out auditoriums for private screenings.
I like that. And they gotta bring
For
you food.
private screening. So I'm assuming you don't. It's not like
Up to
it,
20 people.
up to 20 people.
That's good. You split it amongst everybody.
Damn, what? That's
$2 per
crazy.
person.
We
If
can
it's
all
20
go
people.
watch Honest Thief
Oh yeah.
with Liam Neeson. It has like no trailers, no nothing. It's just there.
Liam Neeson doesn't even know he's in it.
No, he doesn't even know that he filmed it. Damn, that's kind of cool though. We should look into that. What else does it say?
You need to blow the manager to do this.
It's the only way.
You need to blow him and $100.
You see, man, like that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll send you the article.
That's cool. Is it? Can you? I wonder if you can rent out an IMAX theater
150.
and at AMC.
For
Does that
$3
count?
million.
150.
I don't know about IMAX.
It's getting a little pricey there, bro.
Yeah, IMAX is IMAX.
Papa, nobody's.
It's a big ass theater.
That would be cool though.
Wait, but you can have how many people can be in the theaters by
One.
like normally?
Oh, normally I don't know.
Because if it's
More
re-
than 20.
okay, I'm making those fucking theaters. Jesus Christ.
More than 20, but damn, that's for $100.
Well, again, you probably have to include popcorn.
Well,
Still.
yeah, but still, you're. I
I'm
mean,
not just gonna
even
give
if
you everything for $100.
Yeah, here.
But
if
still,
you split it
yeah,
between 10 people, it's
That's,
$10.
$20
Yeah,
per
but who are
person
gonna
for,
like
with food
take?
and
Who
everything.
who are these 10 people that?
But but it's a cool deal.
We
That's
have
a good
friends.
deal.
Yeah, Ferny and Tony.
Wisconsin. Virtual.
Just
No, but that's pretty cool though.
Just bring your Mac and have Tony watching it virtually.
That's pretty cool though, man.
He's like bare ass. Like,
We can watch
Honest Steve.
like Honest Steve,
If
Tenet.
anything comes out, that's actually worth it.
Tenet is a good movie.
Like,
But it's
like
like-
if James Bond was coming out,
Yeah.
you
I'd do
rent
it.
out the theater, do you watch
Get
it
some
online or
popcorn.
I'm sure to rent it out is $100. Then you got to get your ticket. That
shit?
makes the most sense to
I
me.
don't know, like probably some other charges too. Like I wanted to say around 300 probably. Like probably the tax.
$100 to rent it out, and then you pay for the movie ticket because they got to make money for the movie, and then you buy your popcorn and all that. Even then, that's not bad. That's pretty cool.
Not. Probably what, $30 per person? Probably not even.
Uh,
Less, way less.
If it's a regular movie, a ticket is like 10,
No, but like with the
11
food and
bucks.
everything, something.
If you get like popcorn, it depends how much food you get. Depends
I'm
on
hungry,
Just
boy.
one drink for 20 people.
one
You
do-
know they charge it.
one
you know,
cup
It's like one
for
It's like,
everyone.
I think a popcorn's like $12, something ridiculous. You know how that is.
Not if you have AMC A-list.
I don't have that, so you know.
We still have it. We're
Do
still
they
supporting.
Are you still working with that?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
That's how we've gone to see Tenet like 3 times.
They're like crying. Why do you have this shit? We need to make some fucking money.
I think they make money. I mean, it's 20
$20
bucks a month.
That's how they're surviving, just off your $20.
They're like, thank you so much. I hope they survive, man.
Dude, because the AMC that we have is amazing. Like it's such
I
a
know.
good theater.
Are they still charging you?
Imagine renting out a theater to see Spider-Man 3.
That'd be good.
You have Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire back, Tom Holland.
Everybody's crying, screaming.
Well,
Yeah.
they're doing it
Master
now
in the
because of
air.
COVID. Now because of the COVID thing. So they're doing it in like other theaters.
Yeah, but this shit.
Yeah.
Because I guess some people instead of going to the theater, like, okay, this is.
They feel more comfortable going with people that they know.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Instead of like, you're sitting with
Randoms who you
random
don't know where they've
people. They're farting everywhere.
Yeah, now they say that the virus is gonna get worse in the fall and the winter, so
I,
we may have, this. It might in 2021, and we might still be able
the
to
same
do this.
thing,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't trust.
It's gonna be a
news.
while.
I
It's
don't
gonna be
know.
weird because when will we get like that big blockbuster movie again?
Well, it's
It
next
might.
year, right?
It's. I don't know. We don't really know.
Even if they're done, do they even want to release it now? They're not gonna make any money. If it's like a
Movies
$500 million
now are not
movie,
gonna
they
make the
might
same
not.
amount of money as before.
Yeah.
They're
Why-
not gonna make $1 billion.
They might
in a
just
day.
wait on it until
People
the
are
shit
gonna be
eventually
scared
ends.
for a long time. Like
Yeah.
Tenet. That's the thing with Tenet. Everybody's like, oh, it's not making money. It's making money gradually, but you can't. People are not
Yeah.
gonna go in one day to go see a movie in a
Yeah,
pack.
but
It's
also
not the
too,
same
it's
anymore.
40%. That's 40%.
And even then,
Yeah.
people are still like, I don't want to. I'm not comfortable. Some people are still not comfortable.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's
Like, at this
understandable.
point, I really don't care. To be honest,
just-
like I'm over it. Like I
Like,
care because I live with my parents and like they're old, but so I care. But I'm not gonna worried about again. I'm really not worried about as long as I have my mask on, I really don't care.
Yeah, like
But-
what else can you do?
Yeah.
You know.
There's a-
Let's see, because I'm hoping Wonder Woman comes. Oh, that Free Guy is coming out.
Monster Hunter.
The Ryan Reynolds one.
The
That
Monster
he's like in
Hunter
a
movie?
video game. You haven't seen that one? He's like in a video game, and he's like a character in the video
As
game.
long as I get to see Ryan Reynolds, I'm happy.
Exactly.
And the
That you
Monster
see, like
Hunter.
Monster Hunter,
Oh,
which I
yeah.
haven't even seen a
I
trailer
haven't
for
seen
that.
that.
I saw it. It looks awful. But
Yeah.
whatever. I'll watch just because just.
We'll
there's
ran out of theater for.
That's the same studio that made what was the last video game movie? Was it Sonic? No, it was one after that.
Detective Pikachu.
That one that we watched.
That's doing Monster Hunter.
I think it's the same studio. I think it's like one studio that just makes all the video game movies.
And they're just hit or miss.
Yeah.
I never saw the Assassin's Creed movie. I heard that one was
Yeah, it's
really
awful.
bad.
Was
It's
it?
awful.
I thought it was. I heard it was okay.
I heard it was
like,
bad.
Average.
I heard it was like really weird.
I remember that they were doing like pre-orders for the movie. It was kind of weird. Like
Pre-order for
Yeah.
the
Why
movie.
would I wanna
you get
pre-order-
like an Ezio figure if you pre-order the movie or something.
That's what they knew it was gonna flop. So like, guys, we'll
Here,
give you a
you
figure.
get
It's
a-
Ubisoft, they're gonna do their
Pay beforehand.
Yeah. Give me your money.
Yeah,
I
I don't
remember
know. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, because it's gonna be a long time, dude. I don't think. It's kind of sad because this year we're supposed to have what Top Gun,
Well,
Tom Cruise,
Yeah. Top Gun, Wonder Woman,
Venom 2, dude. Venom 2.
Venom.
But Venom, I think it just got delayed
Yeah, it already got delayed.
because there hasn't even been a
Doom-
trailer for
We're
that.
supposed to get like Doom. Quiet Place Part 2.
Quiet
Oh
Place.
yeah.
Fast and Furious,
Fast and the Furious.
which apparently they're going to space
yeah, they
eventually.
Space.
What else? Quiet Place, James Bond, Black Widow.
Yeah, there were some movies there. No,
There was a lot of movies this year. This year.
Oh yeah, Black Widow's supposed to come out like in February,
that shit got delayed.
Until October, then after that, like just push it to.
and now investors are like, oh, just release it on Disney Plus.
But no one doesn't want that because no
The
one
investors do.
fuck them.
Fuck them.
Yeah,
like Pixar's new movie Soul's coming on Disney Plus, but that makes sense. Like a Pixar movie, I think you can get away with it because Onward, I think didn't do good when it came out in theaters, but it did well on Disney Plus.
Yeah, like it came out in the heat of like.
Yeah, it came out like right on lockdown.
Yeah, right on lockdown. So obviously it's gonna do well.
Yeah, but I understand like Pixar doing that because that makes sense for Disney Plus. But like a Black Widow, that's not.
That's too expensive.
It's too.
Pricey.
Those movies cost a lot, man.
Those anime movies are cheap.
No, but
cheaper. I mean.
If theaters close, I was reading up there that it's the end of high budget films. There's no more. There's not gonna be any more like high budget movies for a while, for years. It's gonna be a lot of low to mid budget.
That may not be the worst thing in the world, but still.
Yeah, but you
pros
wanna,
and cons.
You
Pros and cons.
You want a high budget one, like a nice cool action, like a Tenet.
Yeah, but
Because Tenet is
expensive. Like Tenet was that sucks, man. I gotta because that was just Christopher Nolan's most expensive movie. And then he pushed to release it. He wanted to. Yeah. He tried. He
probably just wants to get the shit over. You know.
No, he wanted to keep theaters alive. That was like his. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think it was like a bunch of top directors like are trying to they send like a letter to help out theaters, help them survive because they don't want theaters to close.
Of course, I'm sure they like it. The shareholders don't give a shit, but the directors are obviously
exactly.
No, because if theaters close, then filmmaking changes. No more IMAX. You can't film cool action scenes in IMAX or things like that.
We just start getting a lot of like streaming.
Movies. It's like all Netflix movies that no one gives a shit about.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
there's some good streaming movies, but
look at Netflix. They make you get one good one like Devil All the Time. Okay, one good movie. Then
Netflix
the rest is
a
like
lot of shit.
It's like a lot of shitty Adam Sandler movies that no one's gonna watch.
There are some good streaming, like Netflix has some good ones, but
Netflix has like quantity over quality kind of thing got going on. They really overdid it with the Netflix originals. It's too much.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
So
there's
much
some,
of it that's not
like
good,
Marriage Story or the Meyerowitz stories, but again, that's like
for every one good one, there's like 4 bad ones. That's the problem.
It's streaming is good for those mid-budget movies, those low-budget, mid-budget movies, dramas that wouldn't get made for a theater because that's not in demand anymore.
Yeah,
streaming that makes sense, but at the same time, streaming services are not going to do a Black Widow movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's too much money. You won't get enough money back on the spot.
Not yet, anyways.
Yeah, because
like Mulan.
In the future, I think it's gonna happen regardless. It's just gonna happen.
Eventually.
I don't know if it's right now, but it's gonna happen eventually.
It's kind of.
No,
I guess
it's too convenient.
It might be inevitable. I guess I don't know. I hope not. Really. I hope theaters get better.
Before COVID, everything was fine.
But theaters were still
in the future. Eventually, it's gonna happen.
Even before COVID, though, theaters were already there. That discussion was already there.
Yeah.
Theaters were. That's the sad part. That's why they were trying to do like subscription services. AMC $20 a month. That's why MoviePass actually after MoviePass, I think theaters kind of bounced back a little bit because they were all doing their own little.
It was convenient. You can get food. It's nice, but.
Because I get it. Like we wouldn't be able to go to the movies as much if we had to pay $15 every movie. That's the thing. But with the AMC A-list, $20 a month, we're able to see if more more theaters were starting to do that. I think that was actually going to start helping theaters.
No.
Then COVID
Were they still
happened.
charging you when there was lockdown and they weren't open?
No.
Oh, okay.
AMC has been like really good about it. Like they stopped charging, and then they if you activated it, it wouldn't activate. Like they wouldn't charge you until you used it.
My gym stopped charging me, but they never charged me again, even though they've been open for like months. So I don't think I'm part of that gym anymore. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, I haven't gone back to a gym or anything. I just been
Save
working
me money.
out.
I don't give a shit, but
I know, right? I feel like I've gotten used to working out on my own.
Yeah.
That I'm like, wow, I'm not paying for a gym, but I'm working out just.
It's not really the same, but whatever.
Yeah, it depends, like with the equipment and stuff or whatever. But
I don't have any equipment, dude. I'm just running in the park and like doing what I can.
Yeah, I do like HIIT workouts, and then like I'll do jog. Look, we have like a boxing bag in the garage, so like that helps too. Jump rope, stuff like that. I've gotten so used to that I've forgotten what it's like to like pay and go to a gym.
My mom bought a treadmill.
I hate treadmills.
I hate them too. I never use it.
I hate it. I'd rather do anything else.
I like ellipticals. Like the is that what they're called? The bikes?
I don't like stationary stuff, like those stationary bikes or I can't. Like it feels too like the time feels too like slow for me.
All I'm thinking about is that I'm running and I don't like to run.
Exactly.
You know, nothing distracts me. So
Exactly. Like when I'm actually jogging, like when I go out and like
you
run,
look around and
you're moving. You're
yeah.
moving somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you have to go back. But knowing that you're
You know,
at
they
home,
try to do it with a little screen that has a little trail. It's not the same.
it's not the same.
It's not the fucking same. Maybe if they do like a VR thing where you're actually in it, but no.
Can you imagine? Like Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Imagine if gaming gets like that.
It's gonna get like
It's
that
getting
one
there, it's
day.
getting there.
One day it's gonna be like that. We're gonna be like 80.
Look, we got it. We did
Heart
it.
attack.
We put that shit on. Yeah, it'll kill us.
With the VR headset.
But it's gonna be like that one day.
I know that's inevitable. Like that's gonna happen because like with the VR.
Can you imagine, like,
only movies? It's so lame.
Can you imagine like a
Yeah,
Cyberpunk where you're
that's
actually in
lame.
the game like that? Like it's like real life. How cool that would be.
It's gonna get to that point. I mean, and what sucks is, not that it sucks, but like we were talking about movies and stuff. But what's cool, like on the brighter side, is how gaming is becoming. It's like, it's blending so well already with movies. Like games are becoming no different than movies. You know what I mean? You look at, even though we never nobody liked it or whatever, but you look at like The Last of Us. That's like watching.
Quality wise, it's like a movie.
It's like a movie.
Well, the
It's like a
game
movie
sucked,
that you
but
hated.
Yeah,
Production
the story is
quality.
ass.
Yeah, it's a movie that you
Production
hated,
quality,
but like that's a movie. Like
Spider-Man. Spider-Man was like a movie. Like
Yeah.
the cutscenes, it was like a legit movie.
yeah.
The Marvel movie.
Death Stranding was another one. Death Stranding was like a series.
I haven't played it yet.
You know. So
Final
like,
Fantasy VII account.
who was it that said that? I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt said that in an
Yeah, how
interview.
gaming is the future of
It
storytelling.
is.
Yeah.
I'm sure gaming's probably got a lot bigger now because of COVID, because people are just home. They're playing video
Exactly.
games. I know like the PC market blew up like a lot more because people are home. They got $1,200 from Trump. They got their Trump bucks and they're buying computers. They have nothing better to do. Some people had to work at home, or some people just want to play games.
And yeah, you don't have to worry about anything.
Like,
You're there.
streaming went up a lot during COVID.
Yeah.
Like streaming.
Those servers are probably just on fire constantly.
Well, remember Warzone?
Yeah.
Warzone at one point that it was
crashed.
just,
Yeah, it died.
yeah, for a bit.
Because there's so many people were playing it.
People are
Yeah.
bored now.
Which that beta is out today, right?
Yeah, we're gonna play it tonight.
We'll stream it. We'll stream it when we get home.
Yeah, I downloaded it already.
Yeah, it's good. I don't hate it. I thought I was gonna hate it. I don't think I won't buy it, but
I thought you didn't play it.
we did.
The
beta?
The PlayStation.
The PlayStation,
Yeah.
remember?
Oh, yeah.
You were watching us play it.
Yeah, I
You
remember.
don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
We had such
I
a great
played
conversation.
Yeah, we talked
I
about
played
that.
it for a bit, and
I don't really care about Call of Duty anymore.
It's
I was also
fun.
on my PS4. So I'm like, it will explode. It was a 1080p. Yeah, and that was not a fun.
I'm
experience.
ready for Cyberpunk, man.
Dude.
I just want Cyberpunk.
You know, I was telling Joshua, it's gonna feel weird finally playing the game. I'm a little worried in the sense of like, because there's so much
Once
anticipation.
You're so hyped for it
Like-
that
like-
if
like
you see
you
anything
really-
wrong with it,
Yeah, I know.
Like,
That's my worry too. Like I
yeah.
feel like when I finally turn it on and play,
You're gonna
I'm
realize
be-
it's a game.
if it's like an 8 out of 10, which is still a good game, but if it's not like the greatest game of all time, people are gonna be disappointed.
Well, people who played it early said that it's worth the hype.
Well, it's early. You know, you don't
Yeah,
know.
like people who play the game said that when they're driving, like they see something happening in the background that it feels very alive.
yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure they're not even allowed to say bad things about it either. Like, you know.
yeah, they'll execute him right there.
Let's go. I don't
But
know. I
from
get-
what I've seen, it looks amazing, except for the melee combat. But there's no game out there that really does melee combat well,
there's
Yeah.
to be
no
honest.
melee combat.
That's the thing. Like, there's so much excitement, hype, anticipation that it's hard to go
But
into
it's
it.
also like your fault too, though. Like you're getting
Yeah.
yourself to
Yeah,
that
exactly. Like,
point. Like that's what I mean. I'm trying to like just.
I try
bring
not
it-
to. I try not to read anything. I just watch the trailers and that's it. I don't get too excited.
Yeah, I just watched a trailer.
I don't know anything about the lore because I kind of want to learn myself. Because if I get invested in this so much that in the game ends up being bad, or not even bad, if it ends up being
it's just when you
Whatever.
realize it's a game.
an average game or above average game, I'm gonna be disappointed.
It has been so many
I know,
years, though.
if this game is a disappointment, that would hurt. Like, I'll
Just
be
to
like,
finish off the year, just ruin
like,
it all.
like that would really suck. Like,
I mean, they've been working on this game for so long.
2012,
So,
8 years, dude. We were in high school,
yeah,
like freshman year of high school.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then now it's like,
coming, and
that's the thing. When you're hyped at that level,
you have Keanu Reeves.
you set
you
yourself
have,
up
like-
for, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're setting yourself up for that disappointment.
Yeah.
If it's a
Keanu Reeves
disappointment.
seems to be into it though. He seems like he's getting he got like some. He helped them out with something to get like some musician on board or something. I forgot
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
Does he have like a motorcycle type company? Like, does he
I guess so, because something about his brand.
His brand helped him with the sounds of the motorcycle. Like
That's what it was.
He has his motorcycle in the game.
That's cool.
Like it's like his.
I think it's a collector.
It doesn't get more badass than that.
Yeah, it does.
You know?
Yeah.
I think he's a collector. I don't think he has his own brand.
But yeah,
I
probably.
saw it, like in the trailer, like they had like the.
It's just something about his motorcycle brand
I know
in
he
the
rides
game.
motorcycles and stuff,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Cool, dude.
Dude, that's crazy though. Like, it doesn't get more badass than that, right? Like, it's a futuristic game, open world,
It's
RPG.
GTA but cooler.
Don't you dare.
You have Keanu Reeves in it.
But it's a lot cooler.
It's an RPG.
Yeah, okay, RPG, whatever.
With Keanu Reeves in it. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't get cooler than that.
The story's good. The dialogue.
It's supposed to be like 50 hours long, or 50. So it's because people were saying that, you know, people complain how they shortened it. It's supposed to be. I read that it's like 50 hours long. Yeah, that's a long story.
And also too, like one of the developers, like they showed like the trophy, and then they platinumed the game, but it wasn't that many trophies. So people were like, oh wait, why?
Yeah, nobody finishes games. I've noticed that whenever we games, it's like beating the game is a rare.
Yeah.
Which I get people are busy.
There wasn't that many trophies. So people were like, wait, why is there like so little trophies in the game? That usually means like the game is not that long.
They just didn't do trophies.
Fuck trophies.
I don't pay attention to trophies.
Yeah, people actually care about gamer score. Like
people do.
I used to care.
I don't.
Remember?
I never gave a shit.
Yeah, I never give a
I used to care like in like 360 days.
I never.
Xbox 360, like Halo 3 and all that. I remember like that was like,
people
oh my god.
actually care like, oh, like you have 20,000.
I liked getting achievements, but I never cared. Like if you could take them on, whatever.
Yeah, back then, like during 360,
I just platinumed Ghost of Tsushima just because I liked the game. I was like, you know what, I'll finish
Such
it.
a
I want
good
to do
game.
everything. I want to do everything.
They had a co-op mode or something, alright?
Huh?
I saw it.
They had like some co-op mode going.
Played it in so long, and that combat.
I'm waiting for PS5 to play it.
And then like that combat, I've been so
it
out
takes
of it.
time.
It's hard.
You have to like ease into it. So to go back in like 100%.
I'm going for PS5 because they're gonna have it's gonna have like a 60 FPS mode and stuff, so it's gonna be a better experience. I'm not gonna buy it on
Imagine, and the loading time is actually quick. So imagine like.
I was reading. I don't know. I was reading about the SSD for the new PS5, and it said that Devil May Cry loaded in like 5 seconds, and I had Devil May Cry, so I'm like, okay, let me test it on my SSD on my computer to see just how much faster. Mine loaded in 4. So
oh my God.
No, but I'm just like they were hyping it up, and they were hyping it up so much. It's a crazy new SSD, right? And then I'm just like, I had some.
Oh, you saw the Spider-Man gameplay?
No.
Well, there's a new one where it's like he jumps through like the little tunnel and like it's like literally like 1 second and it's like the whole world is already loaded.
Yeah. Well,
it's like no loading time at all.
Just off of what I saw, like they were hyping this up as like some crazy new technology.
Yeah,
it doesn't
but you
exist.
Be careful too.
And I just have like
some people were saying how the Xbox was overheating when some people had the Xbox early. They're saying that was overheating.
Well, they said it was hot.
Yeah, but it was hot. But like again,
they didn't get any data. It's you know. It's
you know how people are because like these people with the console.
But I know, but they were saying it loaded in 4 seconds or 5 seconds, and I'm just like mine loaded in 4. And this is some crazy new SSD.
Yeah, but maybe it wasn't. Some games are not like. They have to like make it.
Maybe, but it's like okay, this.
Like if you look at Red Dead on the Series X, it takes like it's faster, but it takes like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Again, because they have to do like an update to where it can.
Red Dead loads fast for me.
What?
The Red Dead always loaded fast for me. I don't know exact seconds, but it was always pretty quick.
That game was. The Spider-Man looks great though.
Hey, they fucked it up with the character change.
I don't know why they did that. They recasted
looks like
him.
A weird Tom Holland wannabe.
Now he looks younger.
It's ruined the chemistry between Miles Morales and him. Because now when we look at his face,
yeah, because the character itself is gonna act the same. Now it's just like a recast. It's basically a recast.
I can't imagine that scene where he cries. It's just that weird face. Oh my God, I don't like that.
Yeah, because they said that they had to do it because of to give you next gen.
I don't believe that.
Because I guess the other face it wasn't like they were struggling like with the facial capture.
They just think he's ugly.
Because now for the next game,
you just get the same guy. Like,
what's
wrong with his fake face?
Because that guy's voice matched his face better, so there was better movement, better lip sync.
His voice doesn't match at all. Not at all.
Because we're so used to the original.
Yeah,
you know, the original, he looked like that kid out of college or whatever, you know. But now it's just like he looks like Tom Holland.
Now he looks like a 15-year-old.
Yeah, I don't like.
He's
that.
like 25 in this one in the Spider-Man, and he looked 25.
Yeah, they kind of shit the bed on that one. They kind of like they really.
They probably get used to it, but I don't know.
Hey, but the other one was fine.
It's gonna feel weird playing the next game, and it's a recast. It's like. It's like if they recasted Tom Holland right now, and they're just like, oh yeah, don't worry about it.
And plus, isn't Miles Morales gonna be older in the actual game, like Miles Morales?
Oh, it's not that far.
Is he in? Is Spider-Man in that one?
Yeah,
So they're gonna have that weird young face.
with Miles Morales. Yeah,
Who's probably Miles Morales is gonna look older than him now.
yeah, and that's why I don't like the first. Like originally, it fit perfectly. Like it looked good. Now they look like
Have you seen the cutscene?
classmates.
The cutscene that they released of like the side by side.
Oh yeah, next to each other, it looks really bad.
It just. It's like like it's like recasting
The
Tom
trailer
Holland.
got disliked to hell. Nobody liked that.
Yeah, maybe they're
Well,
not
people
gonna change
went a little
it.
too far. So I said the guy death threats. I was like, damn, dude, people go.
Why do people
It's-
resort to death threats
It's
all
the
the
internet.
time?
People think they're anonymous. They don't care.
It's like, damn, dude.
They're probably not
You
even
should
real.
die. You should pay for this. It's like-
Fucking
You have the
dipshit.
internet where you know there's billions of people.
Yeah, but I just hate that because then it makes the people who have like problems with it like now that your opinion doesn't matter because like, oh, you're just
Yeah.
doing death threats.
It's just like one dummy that's just a threat to you know how this shit is.
It's like with Star Wars when those fans were sending death threats. Then if you didn't like Star Wars, it meant
It's like
that you're
The
part of
Last
that
Us Part
group.
Two, like if you have valid like problems with the game, you can't say it because like, oh, you're just this
Yeah,
because
they,
of all those idiots.
they lump
that,
you in with the dummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hate that. So it's like people are retarded.
I agree.
Which did you ever watch Mandalorian? By the way, did you ever
No,
watch?
I never got to it.
You haven't gotten.
I'm gonna get to it.
You know the second season's coming.
I know.
out, right?
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna binge the first one and then go straight into the second one.
I like that.
You like that shit?
You like that
You like
shit?
that shit?
Yeah. The second season looks good, but there's like
I don't
There's
know.
rumors that they're interested in a movie.
Oh yeah,
John Favreau said, yeah, he didn't rule it out. He said like that they're good with TV right now, but he said that they wouldn't if
they're start filming season 3 already.
yeah. No, yeah, they're going all the
they're
way.
going like
Man, they seem
it
to
to
be
win it.
confident about it. I'm confident in Favreau. That guy knows what
Yeah,
he's doing.
and Dave Filoni, they're both.
yeah, but I don't know
Them two
something-
together is great,
like,
but there's been
something in the trailer
yeah.
that
You've heard the
destroyed me
drama,
off.
right? There's already like drama. You remember how we talked about Kathleen Kennedy versus John Favreau? This is kind of confirmation. They're saying how there's been big creative differences, so as something halfway into the show, that apparently like there's two sides and they're going at it about a certain plot point
Yeah.
that happens. And what have people been talking about? Like the Kathleen Kennedy group and then the John Favreau, Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
You know, like which you have Dave Filoni who's been called like literally like it's like George Lucas's like apprentice, you know, and then you have Kathleen Kennedy who's given us, you
He's
know,
like the emperor. You know,
Yeah.
he's fucking-
oh, what is that she said about the Palpatine? Oh, he's been in the books for a long
And
time.
then Daisy really was like, no. He was like 2 weeks.
You
before
saw that,
filming.
right? Ray, Daisy really confirmed, like, oh yeah, like at one point I was gonna be like a Kenobi, then I was no one. Then they told me like 2 weeks before filming that I was a Palpatine. She said
has
that
no
on
idea.
national, like it was on whose
Jimmy
show?
Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel, dude. She said that.
They had
Star
no-
Wars Theory came out like pissed, you know, Star Wars
Yeah.
Theory. He was pissed because he actually believed it. And there was a clip on a carpet, and they're like, "Oh, so like Palpatine, what made you think of that? You know, has
It's
this been in the
books
book?"
for
She's
a
like,
long
"Oh," and she was like,
time.
"Such a bullshit." She was like, "Oh yeah, this has been in
Oh,
the
yeah.
this
We
has been in
planned
the
this shit."
blueprints for a long time." It's like
Fuck
you're
outta here.
you're
There
so
was no
full.
blueprint. They just threw shit at the
Yeah,
wall.
you just,
Dude, they
yeah.
were saying how 2 weeks into the filming, they're like, "Oh yeah, like you're a Palpatine."
It's like what?
Even the writer, the co-writer, Chris Terrio, said that he's never rewritten a script so much before. And we were watching, which we never finished it. I want to finish it. The behind-the-scenes making of the movie, J.J. Abrams just... You remember how Force Awakens, when he would talk about the movie, he was like passionate, he was
He seemed happy
excited.
even though it was a shit movie.
You know, I understood what he was trying to do. I understood what he was
But
trying to do. And I guess he was going for Obi-Wan. Like, she was going to be Obi-Wan's, which makes sense because when the lightsaber... When she opened and the Force was talking to her,
It's a Ray. Like,
he
Obi-Wan
says
saying Ray.
it's her, Obi-Wan saying
It's so
Rey.
weird that Obi-Wan was like 80 when he had a kid, apparently.
Yeah, yeah. Unless maybe the show was gonna
No,
go
the
into that.
Force
Wait,
baby-
it would
the
have
Force
to be.
babies.
It would have to be his granddaughter because Luke is like a million years old, and then fucking
Do
Obi-Wan
it.
was old as shit.
That's
Sacred
true.
text.
It would have to be his granddaughter.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah,
And I guess
maybe.
his kids didn't do shit.
But then I guess the Kenobi show would have
They're-
tackled
they're
that
a
or
bunch of
something.
losers.
Who knows?
His kids were just a bunch of losers. Too.
Yeah, but like, dude, you
Just
see
out of
JJ. JJ just was like in Force Awakens. He was excited. He was nervous. Whatever. I understood what he was going for. Like, start safe and then go into a new territory.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now.
But dude, with in this one, we're watching the making. He was just not like he was talking. He was
He
like,
didn't
yeah.
care.
He was like stressed. He was like, yeah, no, yeah.
I want to get out of here.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, very excited. But he was like, the passion wasn't there anymore. And then Chris Terrio was saying how he's never rewritten. And you see him sitting, Kathleen Kennedy right next to him, looking over his shoulder, and it's him on the computer on set like this.
He's like crying.
She's like, dude, smacking his head.
That they've never rewritten. They've never rewritten so much. And it's him on set on the computer with Kathleen Kennedy, like, looking.
She's just smiling. Her smile's growing.
Dude, you know what? It's 2 weeks in. They're like, oh, you're a Palpatine. Dude, what a mess.
Yeah, don't. Just,
What a mess. Can you imagine? I wonder what Dave Filoni, like, off camera, that guy must think that they're a total disgrace.
yeah, he must hate those people.
You know?
George Lucas must
You
just
ruined
He didn't show up. He didn't show up to the
ruined-
premiere.
You ruined Luke. You ruined Palpatine's character.
Yeah, and then the defense that I just read last night, the article, that they're like, George Lucas's original plan, outline plan for Luke to die in Episode
Yeah, it's
8
different.
also. And I was like, I'm pretty sure if he was to die in 8, it would not be like that.
Not like that at all. It was like a heroic death. You know.
So,
he's
Yeah,
apparently-
but that's different because he was in 7. He was actually in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Then don't give us 7 for 2
But
seconds.
apparently
and
that he
then-
had the same idea that Luke was going to be very like that,
Yeah,
like...
he probably would have done it so much better. Not, you feel that's the Force.
But then they're
Force.
saying how Luke, Mark Hamill said that, he said that he was supposed to die in 9, and this and that. So I don't know. Again, this was Slash Film that wrote it. They
Yeah, but
love
they're
Last
like-
Jedi,
they
so
like bend over
they're just trying to...
I can't stand Slash Film. They're really,
Yeah.
really shitty.
They're good with like articles and news and stuff, but I haven't heard their podcast anymore.
Oh my god, their podcast is like so bad.
But yeah, I don't know, and Mandalorian's the only really good thing. Wasn't there supposed to be like big news from the writer of?
Yeah, it kind of just.
They
It's like
never
the
happened.
Mandalorian and the games that are good. Jedi Fallen Order was good, and that's really about it.
Yeah,
Ever since,
Squadrons. They say it's like
It's okay, but it's not really a story game.
Average.
It's just for the combat.
yeah, which
Yeah,
Jedi Fallen Order was good. I like
That
Fallen
game
Yeah,
Order.
but I don't know what they're doing with that game.
They're making a sequel, but who knows how long that's gonna take.
Yeah, but like.
To multiverse.
Of what?
Maybe they'll tie it into the Mandalorian somehow.
No, but this is like after Revenge of the Sith.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like I don't know where they're going with this.
Oh, the Kenobi show, which that had issues as well. Kathleen Kennedy didn't like something.
It all goes back to that.
They could tie
Kennedy.
it in, tie the game into like the originals, and just like have kind of like back in the day they had a character called Kyle Katarn who was like
Yeah.
What?
involved.
Kyle
That was his name.
Katarn?
That was his name, Katarn.
Coctar.
Who was involved with all the big fights, but you never saw in the movie because he was like behind the scenes. So they
Mhm.
could do something like that.
I don't know.
I don't know. Star Wars is in limbo.
I just didn't really like the character too much.
You know what's bad when even Geeks and Gamers, Geeks and Gamers, that Jeremy guy, he's even like, I told my people like
Angry
don't
guy.
even like do videos on it anymore, like Star Wars. He was like that he's over it by now,
It says I'm tired.
and he was posting about Star Wars and he said that he's given up. When that news came out, he said that
That was the final nail. Like that just confirmed everything that was
Yeah.
wrong with that trilogy.
it was like
No plan. It was just different
John
stories.
Boyega came out talking about it. Don't blame my boy JJ. You leave him out of it.
Okay, that's kind of. He doesn't sound like that.
Yeah, he has an
He
accent.
has a British accent. What the fuck was that?
Yeah,
I'm not good at accents.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
You know what? I don't know.
Dude
that
came
was
straight
my
from
attempt.
England. What are you doing?
Yeah. You went all like.
I don't know what that
That was like
accent
a weird
was.
Jamaican. I don't know what that was.
Jamaican.
That wasn't even. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not good at accents.
You can see. I don't know what the hell that was.
I don't know what it was either. But
Asshole.
I don't know, man. Star Wars.
That's Star Wars. There's nothing else to say about it. It's shit. So that's it.
It's sad. Mandalorian looks good. Mandalorian
Let's
looks good.
see.
And because
When
you
are they
haven't.
gonna
No,
bring, like, Ezra and all that in there.
The what?
Are they gonna bring like Ezra and all those characters in there?
That was like a rumor.
Yeah, it's a rumor.
Ahsoka's
I was.
in it.
I didn't want to say anything,
Sabine, that
Mr.
chick-
Bean?
but Mr.
Sabine.
Beans.
Sabine, the chick from Rebels.
yeah.
She's in it now, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, like that hasn't been confirmed. The only one that's confirmed is Ahsoka.
I thought she got casted and everything.
Ahsoka?
No, Sabine. I think she's like in.
I don't
I'm
think-
sure she is because her character, Sabine is the
She's a Mandalorian.
the Mandalorian.
chick
Yeah,
from Rebels.
she had the sword,
And she had a black saber.
the black saber. So it makes
Dark
sense
saber.
because you'll see.
Like,
But
whatever. Oh, sorry, nerd.
nerd. I don't know, man. Let's see.
Actually, it's called Dark Saber.
It's actually called Dark Saber.
Dark Saber. You jackass.
Jackass. So I don't know, man. Mandalorian's good though. Mandalorian's good. It's actually better that you're binging it because I don't think you would have had the patience to wait every week.
I don't.
You would have because there's some like filler episodes, but they're good, but they don't progress the full plot. I think you would have and there's one bad episode.
One bad.
And it's not
Which
like
one?
terrible, but it's like the one with the young kid.
Oh.
Oh.
It's not terrible, but it's the fact that we had to wait a week for that, like waiting. That's what pissed me off. But if it was like binging it, it's like that's a weeker episode.
I like to binge all my shows. I like to finish. I always wait till the season's over to watch.
He just watches for 10 straight hours.
Have you watched The Boys?
No.
Because that show's like really hyped.
I heard that they were changing up a bunch of characters. I never followed the show, but they were like changing up a bunch of characters from the comics. I don't like it when they do that shit, so I never really bothered.
Cause like, everyone's like super...
Like they changed up a character completely. Like one character was originally like a Nazi who like was reformed, so like he was a Nazi and he slowly becomes a good person. And it just changed. Like it's a completely different character now.
Oh, I don't like that.
And I don't, like I don't like it when
Stay
it changes up
true
from the
to,
source.
like,
That
I
probably
get they
would've
have
been
to, but like
too controversial.
I guess.
I get that they have to, but like don't. That's too much. You're changing up the entire story. I never even followed the original, but
I don't even know what the boys are.
it's like some Dark Horse comics shit.
Yeah, no idea. I never really got into it like that.
It's like anti-heroes, right?
Yeah,
It's like if superheroes were like it's like how they were, like they're famous or something.
Yeah, something like that. They're like corporatized and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
It's supposed to be good, but
I saw one fight scene and it was so bad. I was like, yeah, I'm not watching this.
wow.
It was but like it was like like.
Watch it actually supposed to be bad. It's like in the movie. It's like in the show.
Like in context or
Yeah.
something.
No. But the fight scene was like she was like fighting a group of people, but you couldn't. see
Like
what
the
was
editing,
happening.
the cutting and
Oh.
stuff.
It was cutting like every second.
like a Game of Thrones episode 3.
Yeah,
like-
like it was awful. Like
Yeah, like one of those
you
that's
see
just
all the-
cutting
you
everywhere.
See, like all the stuff that was coming out about that. No, like season 8. How like the writers said how they wish they could have done things differently.
Oh yeah.
And that they wanted Davos. Is that Davos?
To
They wanted to
have-
be in love with Sunday.
Yeah, that he wanted him.
Why?
They wanted him to have like an attraction towards her, and Davos, the actor, said, "Why would you do that?
Yeah.
What you built? He said that
He
you
hates
built
her.
up. You've built up the sympathy from the audience for my character for so many years. Why would you want to destroy that?
No, I said like, why would I be like a perv?
Yeah, why would you want to make me a perv and
Like-
ruin that? Like and fuck it all up? Because it's true, we love Davos as a
Davos is
character.
great.
So imagine you make him a perv, like people would hate him. He's like,
yeah.
why would you fuck this up? He told them that, and then they changed their mind. They're like, it feels like they were trying to find something to mess up. They're like, let's do this. Okay, they said no. Let's do this.
And then what else? Oh, like in George R. R. Martin, he said that Littlefinger was different. And in his books, I said that he would never would have given Sansa to Ramsay. He never would have done that. Like it's like
He is a little inconsistent.
who?
Littlefinger.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's
He's like a
supposed to.
genius in
and-
one season and he's an idiot in season 8.
Yeah, and then like he was saying how he wished he was more involved with the show, that they didn't really talk to him a lot.
That's
they kind
crazy.
of like
The only thing he confirmed was like Brian is
Bran.
like Bran.
Bran.
my
Bran's
voice
gonna end
today, my accents are Bran.
Ron's gonna be the.
He was gonna be like the one on the
king.
throne, which makes sense. But again, the way these people did it, like at first in one
Oh, what
episode, he's
else?
like, I can't be king.
I think it was a bunch of other things that came out too. How
Why do you think I came all this way?
I forgot what
He's like this.
what other. I forgot who other actor came out speaking about it. I was like, and it was recent. Like a whole bunch of people just came out talking about shit about the show.
Jon Snow, that they had told him in season 3 that he was gonna be
kill
the
Night
one.
King. Oh, and
You know how
Tywin?
disappointing that must be.
You know Tywin, the father of like the Lions.
Yeah.
He came out saying how they should redo season 8.
Yeah, that he agrees with the petitions.
Yeah, like he's like redo
Yeah.
the show, like redo season 8.
Are you guys excited for the spin-offs?
Not really. I don't give a shit. I'm kind of like.
I
over
think
Game of
it'll.
Thrones.
I don't think they'll mess it up.
It's based off of a book.
Yeah.
So that's a good
It's
sign.
based off
Like a
like-
finished book.
Yeah.
It's
The House
the
of
Rise
Dragons or
of the
whatever.
Dragon.
No, I think it's gonna be cool, but
It's gonna lead to the big battle of the Robert Baratheon.
I just think it's gonna be hard to get into because of just how bad this
Maybe it
finale
could
was.
be like just enjoy this, forget about it's in the same universe. I like the universe. It's interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
But it just that 8 hurt so much that really pissed.
That was
me off.
awful, man. Because it's true. Like I understand.
Even they regret it now.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they rushed to do Star Wars, and now they
Yeah.
got fired from Star
Was
Wars.
that this year or was that last year?
Game of Thrones was
2020
last
or-
year.
Game of Thrones was last year.
Was it?
Yeah,
It's been over a year. It was last year, like April.
I feel like nothing's happened since then because nothing has happened since then.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
and
I
now
think
they regret it now.
Everything's
watching the show.
coming out now. Everything's
now,
coming
now
out.
they regret it now.
They also said, that they would do things differently. George R. R. Martin, he confirmed that Bran was supposed to be on the Iron Throne. He confirmed that, which makes sense. Like, that makes sense.
It's not
But again, the
really-
way they did on the show, like, at first he's like, oh, I can't be king. And then,
Yeah, there was no indication that would ever happen.
yeah.
But it's not even like a good twist ending. It's just like
Oh, I think like Arya came out saying how she wanted to kill Cersei, like put on a mask.
Yeah.
Even if she dies,
she
like
pretends
that, like
to be
that was the
Jamie or
whole-
something. That'd be sick.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
no.
that's what she wanted to do. Like was to put on a mask, kill Cersei, but like die with her. Like even if she meant like she dies.
Yeah.
Because that was her whole goal. Was to kill
And then
the
she gets
people.
there, and then
He's already dead. And
Cersei
she
dies
finds
from-
a random horse. Is there?
she dies with
A
Jamie.
white horse, like a fucking unicorn.
And she dies with Jamie with the building
He didn't
collapsing.
even have the fake hand. He couldn't even get on the, like he had like two hands. He was like, oh, yeah.
They filmed it quick. They're like, go, go, go.
Yeah, I was like, wow, man, you guys really just.
He banged
Shit
Brienne
the
just
bed.
for no reason, just because.
And then left her.
That poor girl. Yeah.
Where she cried. She was, like, with some spit coat, she's like,
I was like,
dude,
wow.
he let her on.
That was yeah.
He tapped, and she was like,
it
yes.
Must have been that
He
bad.
woke up. He's like, oh my god.
It must have been that bad.
What have I done? You know, like Anakin.
What have I done? Man, she must have been that bad. He's like, yeah, I'm going back to my sister. Fuck this. Never again.
Dude, what a mess. That was an event in itself.
Khaleesi.
Waiting every week and just being
Dude,
disappointed.
I know.
It got worse and
Just
worse.
hoping
Like
it'll get
every
better.
week.
Dude,
It
on
just
Twitter,
never
it was
did.
just memes, and everybody was making fun of it. That, you know how bad that must have been
Well,
for
Kit
the writers?
Harington, he almost quit acting.
Yeah. You imagine for all of them, especially the writers, right? Like, you...
No, I feel zero sympathy for the writers because they wrote that shit.
Exactly.
No, that's-
like
that's
no,
their
but I'm
fault.
saying, imagine the headspace where every week an episode comes out, and you have to go on Twitter and you're just reading.
I feel
the
bad for
shit
the
show.
actors because they had to act.
They're
that
like, guys,
shit.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You're on camera.
Yeah,
doing
like they
all
can't.
those
They can't
things.
even leave. You know what I mean? It's just they had to do it.
Like, yeah, you're looking like a dumbass on TV.
I mean, if you see Kit Harington when he read the script, because they had the script reading on the making and stuff, the documentary.
And that was a good making. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it was good. And when he read the part of like when
He
she
kills-
kills what's his name?
Okay.
He kills Khaleesi.
No, when Khaleesi kills the bald guy,
Oh, Varys.
Varys was like, he threw the script and he was like, and then
Oh,
Cersei was like looking. No, Khaleesi was looking at him like rubbing him like,
It's
you know,
okay.
it's
It's
okay.
okay.
And he was like, dude, he was like,
No, he was not.
he was pissed because
No,
he had
because-
nothing to do.
No, because his
Yeah.
character in the books had a so much bigger role.
I know. Varys
And-
is great, and it just didn't amount to anything.
Dude, you know how
At all.
pissed that guy was? And then Kit Harington, when I think when he kills Khaleesi, he was like, dude.
What the fuck is this?
And then
I
I'm
wonder
sure
if
in their
you're
heads,
reading it,
I'm sure when they read it, they're like, oh, I don't like this, but maybe I have to trust it.
Yeah, maybe act it out and see, but no.
And then I'm sure when they sell the final product, they're probably like, oh my, and then the reactions, you know what I mean? Siri was about to go off on me.
Just, no, man, it just made
Yo,
no
and the
sense.
thing like Cersei came out saying how she hated her death.
Oh my, yeah, Cersei, she was drinking wine in the tower the whole time.
Hey, she got paid $1 million. Go,
and then
kid.
in the same tower, it just collapses on her.
Ah! No!
Season over.
Yeah. It was so
And-
anticlimactic.
And they didn't like the first there was like Dothraki and then like they just spawned back. And it's okay, like are they dead or not?
Dude,
Like,
that
are
was
they-
I gotta admit, it was kind of fun to like
It was a fun like good
Shit
like,
show. It
if
was
you
a
watch
fun-
it again, you can laugh at it, but
like every week. The point where I knew there was no going back was when Khaleesi burned down the whole city.
as soon as I saw her looking at that fucking clock or whatever,
I was like-
angrily, I was like, oh no.
Like the
They're not
show was
doing it.
getting
I
yeah.
was like, please
They're not
don't
doing
do
it.
this. Don't do
To
it.
that-
Remember, I told you I said they
Yeah.
were gonna go Mad Queen, and you guys were like, no, there's no way. Guess what? They did it.
It makes no sense.
They did it.
In season 7, she was like, "Oh, I want to be the queen of the ashes," and then she's like, "Ah!"
And then she immediately just burnt shit down.
Dude, out of nowhere.
But
I'll
it was
never. That's
so
when that's
quick.
it. That's when I knew I was like, it's over.
No,
But
and
she was
people-
fine. It wasn't like she was even pissed. She was fine.
She had
and then
won.
She saw that fucking little clock.
Oh,
and
and
it
I
just
think
triggered her.
it was another actress that Miss Sunday. She came on saying how she's like, "I died in chains."
Talk about
Like, you know how bad that was.
character development.
Yeah,
Right?
and like her,
That didn't even occur to
she
me.
was
That's
a,
hilarious.
Like, she was a slave, and then she was, like handed to the queen or whatever. Dies in chains. beheaded and
Jon Snow
That's funny.
literally went
Dude,
back to the wall.
Went back. Dude, it's so bad.
Just back where he belongs, bro.
Dude, and so all that was for nothing. It just goes like back beyond the wall. Oh. You know it's to die in chains? That's your ending. You're dying in chains.
Yeah. Fuck.
My
Damn.
God.
I don't
It
know.
was an event. That's when the show churned for me right there. When she started burning the city down, that's when I checked out. Because before that, I was trying to be positive. I was like,
I know she did that with episode 5, right?
yeah. Before that, we were like, oh, but let's
Before was
see.
bad too. Though.
Because that was
Oh,
the.
that was
Three.
bad. 2 was it, episode 1 or 2? What is
no,
it?
no, one
Two,
I didn't like.
Two,
one,
two.
One,
One-
was the best.
One
when
was
they were
weird.
all-
One was
One,
weird.
I-
One I was like, what's
one
going
They
I
were
was
all
on?
worried.
reuniting, and it was a cute little moment.
But it was weird.
Yeah.
Something
I-
felt
I
weird.
was
2 was
worried
great.
about
No, that
like,
was 2. That was something.
yeah,
that's what I'm
2
thinking
was
of.
2 was like, like the show can just end now, you know? And then they got me excited again. I was like, okay, everything's
Three-
good.
And then number 3,
3 was just a waste of a battle. The editing
Because
was
episode 2
horrendous.
wrapped everybody's
see
like
everything.
character arcs perfectly. So I was like, okay, I guess some people are
and
gonna
no one
die.
dies.
Yeah.
But then nobody died. Arya killed the Night King, and then from there it just went.
This dude died.
I don't even remember his name.
Khaleesi's bodyguard. What's his name?
Oh, so the guy who's been trying to nail her for
Yeah,
like
that
8
guy.
years.
Yeah, him.
Poor guy.
Jorah. There we go.
Jorah.
Guy
Yeah.
had blue balls for 10 years.
Pobrecito, bro.
Khaleesi.
Khaleesi,
As he's
please.
dying, just one touch.
Touch. I can't do
She
that.
like, she like reaches for it and he dies. Like,
No!
Oh
Why?
my god, what a
Poor
shit
guy.
show.
Now that's why I like no one really
Dude,
cares
every
about
week
them.
it was like, what's gonna happen? And then there was like leaks, and then
and then the leaks were so bad you didn't believe it, and then they were true, and it's just.
Wait, if
you remember
see,
at one point I thought it was gonna be Gendry that was gonna be king. Remember?
Yeah, I just said Gendry.
I said that.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
said that it was Gendry.
Why Gendry?
Because
Because he's technically next
Yeah.
in line. That's legit.
we were
him.
trying to go based off like the logistics, and then it was like,
Gendry is next in
And
was
then
next
like
in line.
with
I
Jon
don't know.
Snow, I don't want it. You're my
No,
queen.
I don't want that shit.
You're my queen.
Take me
I
back to the
didn't
wall.
want it. Leave me alone. All I had to do was bang her, and she went and burned down the building.
He did bang her. Come
Yeah,
on.
but when she wanted it before battle, he said no.
He just got horny out of nowhere after murdering people.
She's like, ah,
I wouldn't
What a
either. I'd be
mess.
concerned.
I'll be a little turned on. He just killed 10 million people.
It's kind of hot. I like that.
I was a little sexy, Khaleesi.
That's
I like
rad.
that. That's rad. God,
What
her
a
death
mess,
was
dude.
so lame. I was like, oh god. It's a meme though. It's a walking meme. That
I know.
whole season. It's just a big joke.
I know. Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it up. It's gonna be 5.
Is it really?
Ashley has to come and she's gotta do like a test or something
Why is she doing this here?
because it's quiet and
It's baseball.
ASMR. Yeah, no, it's already 5, but yeah, we just went on.
We just went on a rant about the
Yeah,
past.
yeah, about the literally between
You brought up the other prequels. The pain still lingers.
it's very Game of Thrones and Star Wars. It's all very simple. The Last of Us.
It's
Those,
crazy because like
those all
like,
leave similar pains.
They were putting Game of Thrones over Breaking Bad.
And then that last
and now
season,
that's it.
yeah,
Like that's nope.
it's crazy,
Mm-mm.
right?
I want to hear it no more.
All right,
And
let's
just
wrap
season
this
1
up.
through 6.
Yeah, it stops at 6. 7 was like okay, good, but there's some dumb moments that I'll let pass.
But it was
Even
building
6 had
up
its
to the,
moments, but 7 was one.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, but 7 was building up to all the.
I was
dumbass
checking out at
moments.
7 and 8. I'm just like, no.
That's you know.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
The Night King 10 years.
Yeah, I
ago.
know,
I'm a badass, right? But wait, I don't see the knife.
dude.
All those staring contests with John for nothing.
And maybe he was
I know
gay
he was-
from- maybe he was gay from. And they know the whole
I like you.
plot twist.
That would have been better.
Plot
They
twist.
just make out.
They make out and it just. That's the season
Intense
is.
intensity. They're getting close. Like if they're about to fight,
They do.
and then they just go for the
They
kiss.
do their
The
own.
blue
They
tongue.
create their own kingdom. It's a people and the White Walkers together.
They're taking
They're
pictures.
doing so pieces.
John is the queen. He's wearing a dress. It's just-
Imagine the intensity. Everybody's at the edge of their seat. They're getting close. The fire's burning.
The tongue is
And
still
the
you know how-
dragons are fighting.
You know how the
together.
Night King has no emotion? They're just looking at each other. Jon Snow's a little confused, and it's cutting back and forth, and then just
Yeah,
that's
wait.
it with the
John just
music.
goes with it. He doesn't know what's going on.
I didn't want
His
to
eyes
do.
are open. He's like,
He's like, ew, ew, ew. Wait,
Yeah,
why do I
Arya's like-
this? Why do I like this? Why?
why does this feel so
Khaleesi's
good?
confused. She's like, what's going
This was
on?
great.
Uh,
John-
Arya's like, yeah, Sansa.
Poor Jon Snow. The guy was so confused.
Brian predicted all of this again.
Brian's like, he's like as a raven, like.
No, he was hiding like wolf sex.
Oh yeah, there was a meme that's like, where's Bron right now? His eyes are rolled back and it's like two wolves going at it. Me Sunday.
Can he do that?
Yeah, the gray one. Me Sunday.
Can he do that?
It's literally a Sunday.
I can't say her name right. I don't know her name anymore.
You can. That's it.
Sunday.
It's me Sunday. No.
Right.
God, those memes are amazing.
All right, let me wrap this up
that's what
so we can play the beta.
I miss those memes.
I know.
That's like that was the best part.
It was
about
an
every
event.
episode.
It was an event.
Because at least everyone noticed how bad it was. Everyone realized how shitty.
Everybody made fun of it. It was
It's
it was a unifying moment.
It was.
Everyone came together.
Everybody hated it.
They should do season 9 and now we're
It would reunite the country.
Yeah,
crazy.
season 9 of Game of Thrones.
It's crazy how like last year was like the year of everything ending. You remember? So it was like
Yeah, now the
Endgame.
world's ending.
Yeah, now the world. Everybody was like, damn, I guess Endgame really was the end game.
It's Thanos snapping his finger.
All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Thanos actually did snap his fingers. It just didn't work the way he wanted it to.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you're listening to us on iTunes or anything, if you're watching us on YouTube, thank you.
Pornhub.
Pornhub, thank you.
Premium, OnlyFans.
Premium, OnlyFans, everywhere. Thank you guys for watching, for listening, and bye-bye.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
That's
Go
a waste of
look
money.
into the camera and subscribe. All right, guys.
Flicking my tongue while I'm doing it.
All right, guys. Bye.